Young greatness, young greatness. What's going on? This is Daryl, aka Dr. Crosby, aka Dr. Croz, and I just want to hit you with a little bit of Monday motivation. Hopefully, it will help you get throughout the week, get throughout your challenges for the week. Now, I told you all before that I will never forget that moment, that day, Friday, July 26, 2013, where I received via email notice that said that my final dissertation had been approved and my doctoral journey was over. Man, what a relief that was. And when people find out the news, they would ask certain questions. Like one of the main questions they asked was the whole process difficult? And when I think about the whole thing, I can honestly say that no, it wasn't. It was a challenge, but it wasn't difficult. You see, I've realized that the hardest part wasn't the dissertation. It was the discipline. My entire process took 6.5 years. But when I realized that I was the holdup, it took off very fast. When I realized that I had to wake up early or go to sleep late, or some nights I didn't even go to sleep at all. When I realized that I had to stop making excuses. Things like I'm tired and I don't have time and my show is about to come on. See, those were the types of things that kept me from accomplishing my goals. Basically, I didn't want it bad enough. I didn't want it bad enough to finish. Not because it was so difficult, I just didn't want it bad enough. So as you're going through your challenges and your subjects and your projects and your reports, I want you to remember this. Yes, they may have a certain degree of difficulty, but that's not what's going to keep you from succeeding. Your lack of self-discipline and your lack of drive will. You have to want it, and you have to want it all in. That reminds me of a story about three separate guys who did not know each other, but it was nighttime. Okay, it was nighttime. These guys were in the bed, just up. They couldn't sleep, but they were thirsty. So they wanted something to drink. They wanted a soda bad. They wanted it very bad. So the first one got up, went down, and looked in his refrigerator. But he saw that his refrigerator was empty, and that's because his wife had drank all the soda. So he went to the window and looked outside. He saw that it was snowing. So he just turned around, got a glass of water, and went back to bed. The second guy did the same thing up to getting the glass of water. Instead, he put on his shoes and he walked down to the local store. But he found that it was closed. So he turned around, went back home, and settled for a glass of orange juice. Now the third guy got to the store and found that it was closed. Then he decided to keep on walking, so he went to the gas station and found that that was closed. So he walked around the gas station to a soda machine and found that that soda machine was empty. So he decided to keep on walking to another gas station across town, and that's where he finally got his soda. Now, the question is, how bad do you really want it? How bad do you really want to accomplish this goal? These three guys all wanted the same thing, but only one of them wanted it bad enough to go far and beyond the limits in order to get it. Now, my mentor, Eric Thomas, says, if you want success as bad as you want to breathe, then you will be successful. So I ask you, how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to reach your goals? How bad do you want to accomplish the things that you set out and that you're designed to do? How bad do you want it? When you realize that you want it bad, nothing will stop you. Live a life that leaves a legacy. Peace.